Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Invisible Ink. We're in the middle of a K&O nanofab vestibule. We already hit the nanofab. It was right by the entrance, very easy to get to. Left a guard KO'd, I think right here, but he's been paralyzed. He'll be down for some time. Another 4-ish turns, I think, give or take 1. We were about ready to end the turn, but I haven't done it yet. Okay, just double checking that the agents all look fine. It's hard to even tell Nika's there, but she is. Okay, yeah, done. Oh, really? That thing's back on, huh?
Investigating. I must be jumping.
I did not realize that Tony's EMP doesn't even last for a full turn. It just lasts for an agent turn. And now it is active again on the guard turn. That is too bad, indeed. Well, that means we have this thing to worry about again. We bought another turn on this guard getting down to see this guy, but I don't think he ever really will. It's not a problem if he does. But I don't want him to get killed now, not while this guy's watching. Actually, we're going to KO this guy. Who cares, right? So bloody minded today. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. Oh, and let's paralyze the hell out of him, please. Money and a charge pack. It looks like the other end of this guy's patrol is here. I forgot to peek in this space last turn, by the way. Kind of irritating. I don't know that I want to do it now, because it'll cost me a turn. And I guess we're not going to stay here, right? So, who cares? Just drop this guy off back here and leave him to rot. No one's ever going to investigate this square. If they do, that's because they're already an alert guard, and it's just not really interesting anymore. So what I'm thinking is that we should drop an EMP like somewhere where we get a bunch of these guys. Right, now it's range 3. Which means we cannot get both guards, but we can get either guard plus a power supply. If we want. The problem is it's going to make some noise, right? And let's just put it here, taking out this guard, because he's the one we actually kind of want to KO. And that... What happens if you... If I end my turn here, next to the door with Nika, with an ambush ready after opening the door, what exactly is going to happen? I think that what will happen is the guard will, of course, wish to investigate Nika because she opened the door. However, before his turn comes, the EMP will go off and update where he wishes to investigate, and then he will walk there, but when he leaves, Nika will attack him, I think, which seems like a great order of business, because it means that the attack will happen after his heart monitor is disabled and not before. There is some danger to this, in that I may not totally understand the mechanics and he may get a little mad. But if he does, I can shut the door. So it's not going to be a disaster. So let's try that. That should be fun.
Did you see that?
So we'll just do that. And trust him to not turn around and shoot us in the head. That sounds like a plan. And then we'll get both Prism and Tony out of this area. Actually, let's hang out here, I guess. So this thing still sees pretty uncomfortably far. There's a charge pack in there. Don't really want it, but Tony has some spare slots, so he can take it, I guess. We'll just leave both these guys where they are for the moment, I think. And actually, I can get up into this area with Prism, I guess. Not through here, obviously, she would be spotted. But we can go this way a bit. And there's just oodles and oodles of power, so I'm not going to worry about maintaining the disguise. In fact, you know what? Let's stim to get in here. So we can end our turn in this room. I mean, I guess that's not a huge issue, but I'd like to get things moving a bit more. Oh, there's the last safe, I believe. I believe it's the last safe. There shouldn't be anything interesting up in here, then. Let's deactivate the disguise, please. Mask, who cares? Let's hit that. Alright, looking good. This guard is also going to come investigate this EMP. And when he does, isn't he going to see Nika? Like, I don't think this whole plan of standing here is actually such a great idea after all, because this guy's going to come up here. So let's come back here and ambush. And I don't think the guard will come here, but if he does, I'm happy to knock him out. That's my plan. And let's leave the door open so that I can pop through it if I want, I guess. Okay, well, yeah, that's a little bit of a not great play, but that's life.
Hold on, you hear something?
These guys. Oh, he is still coming in. That's great news.
Looking around.
I don't know why. Why didn't he go check out the EMP? It's a mystery to me. Like, do they treat vision more seriously than sound? I don't know. I've never noticed that before. Alright, well, we've got this guy taken care of. We've got all the spec ops down, which is like the main thing from my point of view. I hate them so much. There's just like a support guard. This guy's finally going to be able to get through this thing now that it's down for 2 turns instead of 0 turns. And Prism can go check out whatever's back here, which should be nothing. It's nothing. Okay. And the last thing she needs to do is steal from this guy and grab this loot. Confirming that he, is just an ordinary sport guard. Will not see me if I'm standing right here. Oh, she actually has to grab this first. So let's come down here. We'll finally have this thing next turn. This is oh, we don't know what this is because it was added by the thing that adds more demons. Fractal. We already sold them, right? Yeah, it's just a charge pack. Okay. But we're going to finally have this turret disabled next turn, which will mean Banks can get in here, I guess. Something I should have considered is attracting this guard's attention somewhere less dangerous. Not really sure at the moment where that is. Seems like he's fine. We can just sneak in behind him This drone is actually the biggest concern left, I think. Let's put a parasite on him. And is he in fact tagged? Yes. Alright, that's good. I think everyone's kind of doing fine here. Let's move the Spec Ops guy down here, just so we can get Tony a little further advanced. Everything here looks alright. I might choose to take like one of these turrets just so I have a gun handy in case I need it. Yeah, let's go for it. Alright. Firewall's boosted by 3 on power supply. The one down here? Or rather up in this room? Yeah, who cares? We're never going through there. Alright, this guard is finally done. I don't know where he's going. By the time he gets there, this guy might be awake. Who knows? But we tagged him. If he does wake up and decide to go crazy, we'll know. So where the drone is going to here? 1, 4? Seems like he ought to go further. I guess, is that where he was standing when we finished hacking him? I don't think so. Weird. Alright. Well, we could just duck in here, grab the thing, and go, right? I mean, it'd be nice to steal from this guy, but it's not exactly necessary. Yeah, we can even do that as well. It'd be nice to steal from him with Prism. I mean, you know, the slight extra chance of getting an item. But I'll happily just live with this, really. I was about to stim. It occurs to me if I wanted to. He has magnetic reinforcements, so. But a KO, he only has 2 firewalls, so an EMP would still kill the drone. That's a thing we could do. Is like grab this EMP, distracting the guard and killing the drone, but it's not really necessary. We'll just stim and get out of here. There's our power cell. And that buys us plenty of time to even get out of the area. And into, basically, the end zone. Safe town. Tony's done down here as well. So we can just get going. Leave this guy for an eternity, basically. Come down here with Prism. She'll be ready to grab that next turn, and then we can go. The drone is alert, but we'll have him before long, and then that just won't matter, and we can leave. Yeah, right. So maybe the second part of the mission wound up being a little shorter than I thought, but yeah, there's just a little bit less stuff left to do than I expected. But things definitely could have gone badly. Given how poorly I played the beginning half of the mission, we could have run into some trouble in the second half. It's great that didn't happen, but I'm perfectly happy with the choice to split the episode just in case. And we'll go ahead and parasite this as well, just so we can have it. And because this power is about to overflow anyway. You know what? I bet if I had not just... yeah, actually, we can still get everyone out this turn. Come here. Okay, there's a drone, but it's just a drone. Who cares? See ya, stupid little drone. You can't shoot me, so I don't really care what you think about me. And we will just apply a couple stims to get out of here. Stim her up, please.
Warning.
And then we're all good to go. Oh, you know what, actually? Who, Oh, the guard out here is the one we couldn't search with Prism. That's fine. We can live with that. Actually, Prism's a smart girl. Maybe she should still stay behind, actually? Yeah. Like, what's the rush, right? Why did I stim her to get out? There's no hurry. Get back to work. We gotta steal from this guy. See if he's got any goodies. She can go out there next turn in her disguise, no problem. The drone will be hacked, so, like, the only thing that matters is the guard. And, he's gonna be standing right here. Easy pickings for someone with a stim. Let's just, trade real quick. Stims with Tony, so she has one that's got a charge in it. And she can walk out there in her disguise, pat him down for items, and leave. Anyone else have stims? If we're running sort of a relay race? No, they're all on cooldown? Okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, no need to be overdramatic. Oh, hello. He's got a grenade. So maybe we can steal some grenades from him, huh? Tony has another active stim. I guess that was Prism's old one or something? Well, let's stim her up twice, then we definitely have enough to get in and out. He is, yeah, looking that way. I thought so. So we'll just walk up here. Aha! Thought you could hide from us, eh? We're squeezing out every little bit of value here. Get that extra med gel. Okay. And now we can go. Okay, much better. Much more professional.
I'm sure you considered your purchases carefully.
Yeah, they were great purchases in
You want your
Central.
wasting the company dime on
I
useless
would
dreck?
not trade them for the world. There we go. Sure sign that you've got EMPs. Or there was a disaster. If you see 4 safes not hacked, either there was a disaster or you have some EMPs. We picked up some great stuff on this run. I'm very glad that we did this instead of the augment thing. Remind me to install the gel injectors on Nika before we do the next mission. Wouldn't be a huge deal, but it would be nice to... I'm sure I'll remember. Anyway, we picked up those, another shock trap, and another cloak. Should be kitted out more than well enough for the final mission. We still have a couple $1,000 to spend on extra upgrades if we want. So join me next time for the final mission of this playthrough. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.